Trauma chooses for us. Jung's deepest truth about why you feel stuck. Have you ever wondered why you keep repeating the same painful patterns in your life? Why you fall for people who hurt you? Why success feels uncomfortable? Or why you're afraid of truly being seen? Carl Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." But what if it's not fate?
Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a moment of insight.
It's trauma. What does it mean that trauma chooses for us? When we talk about trauma, we often think of big, catastrophic events. But trauma isn't always about what happened to us. It's also about what didn't happen. The love we didn't receive. The validation we craved but never got. The safety we lacked. The voice that was silenced too early. And in response, our psyche, especially in childhood, created protective mechanisms. Jung believed that the psyche splits into different parts when it encounters pain that it cannot handle. Those parts, our shadow, our complexes, our persona, begin to take over, silently guiding our decisions. Without realizing it, we don't choose our lives. Our trauma does. Jung's concepts, shadow, complexes, and the unconscious. Let's dive deeper into Jung's ideas. The shadow. This is the part of us that contains everything we repress: anger, fear, guilt, desire. But it also contains our unlived potential. If we don't acknowledge the shadow, we become slaves to it. We project it onto others or act it out unconsciously. A complex is like a magnet of emotion attached to a certain theme: abandonment, control, inadequacy. They form when trauma leaves a deep emotional imprint. Every time something reminds us of that original wound, the complex takes over. We act not from choice, but from a wound. The unconscious. This is the great ocean beneath our awareness. And trauma, especially unresolved trauma, sinks deep into it. But make no mistake, it's still active, guiding your choices, shaping your reality. Real-life examples, when trauma makes the choices. Let's make this real. Why do you keep choosing emotionally unavailable partners? Because somewhere in your childhood, love felt distant. And now, part of you believes love is supposed to feel like that. Familiar pain is safer than unfamiliar peace. Why do you sabotage your own goals? Because deep down, there's a belief. I don't deserve success. I'm not enough. That belief might have formed when you were criticized or ignored for your achievements. Why are you afraid of vulnerability? Because being open once led to rejection. So now, your nervous system says, don't ever let them see the real you. In all these cases, you're not making conscious choices. Your trauma is choosing for you. Breaking free. Making the unconscious conscious. Here's the good news. You are not doomed to repeat your past. You can reclaim your choices, but only by facing what's hidden. Jung believed that healing comes through integration. That means becoming aware of your shadow, your complexes, your hidden wounds. Ask yourself, what triggers me most in others? What patterns keep repeating in my relationships? What am I afraid people might see if I show my true self? These questions lead you inward, not to shame, but to clarity. When you confront your unconscious pain, you no longer need to project it. You begin to respond instead of react. You begin to choose based on love, not fear. Final message: from trauma to true self. The journey from trauma to freedom is not easy, but it is sacred, because every time you pause before reacting, every time you choose compassion over fear, every time you say, that pain was real, but it no longer defines me, you are reclaiming your life from trauma. As Jung said, one does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. That darkness, the grief, the rage, the fear, that's the part of you that needs your love the most. So don't run from the wounds. Listen to them. understand them, and then rise above them, because you are not your trauma. You are the one who survived it, and now you get to choose. Call to action. If this message touched something deep inside you, hit subscribe, because we go deeper into Jungian healing, shadow work, and the path to becoming your true self. Let's grow together.
If you're enjoying this journey into the mind and soul, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a moment of insight.